Sees networking and collaboration opportunities, expecting over 400 participants, including representatives from the European Commission, governmental bodies, academic experts from major international research institutes and universities, and industry professionals. If you are interested in networking with a prestigious audience, publishing your scientific research, spotlighting your company, or staying at the forefront of the latest breakthroughs in science and digital transformation, the MDTWeek 2024 is an exceptional opportunity not to be missed. Madeira Digital Transformation Week, setting the scene for a human-centric vision in a digital society. Be part of the transformation. Register now and shape the future with us. Welcome to Madeira Digital Transformation Week, where the future meets tradition in the heart of the Atlantic. MDTWeek will host a convergence of innovation and a human-centric vision in a rapidly evolving digital society. Join us as we bring together 5 significant events under one umbrella, creating a melting pot of ideas, technology, and transformative experiences. Sees networking and collaboration opportunities, expecting over 400 participants, including representatives from the European Commission, governmental bodies, academic experts from major international research institutes and universities, and industry professionals. If you are interested in networking with a prestigious audience, publishing your scientific research, spotlighting your company, or staying at the forefront of the latest breakthroughs in science and digital transformation, the MDTWeek 2024 is an exceptional opportunity not to be missed. Madeira Digital Transformation Week, setting the scene for a human-centric vision in a digital society. Be part of the transformation. Register now and shape the future with us. Welcome to Madeira Digital Transformation Week, where the future meets tradition in the heart of the Atlantic. MDTWeek will host a convergence of innovation and a human-centric vision in a rapidly evolving digital society. Join us as we bring together 5 significant events under one umbrella, creating a melting pot of ideas, technology, and transformative experiences. Sees networking and collaboration opportunities, expecting over 400 participants, including representatives from the European Commission, governmental bodies, academic experts from major international research institutes and universities, and industry professionals. If you are interested in networking with a prestigious audience, publishing your scientific research, spotlighting your company, or staying at the forefront of the latest breakthroughs in science and digital transformation, the MDTWeek 2024 is an exceptional opportunity not to be missed. Madeira Digital Transformation Week, setting the scene for a human-centric vision in a digital society. Be part of the transformation. Register now and shape the future with us. Welcome to Madeira Digital Transformation Week, where the future meets tradition in the heart of the Atlantic. MDTWeek will host a convergence of innovation and a human-centric vision in a rapidly evolving digital society. Join us as we bring together 5 significant events under one umbrella, creating a melting pot of ideas, technology, and transformative experiences. Seize networking and collaboration opportunities, expecting over 400 participants, including representatives from the European Commission, governmental bodies, academic experts from major international research institutes and universities, and industry professionals. If you are interested in networking with a prestigious audience, publishing your scientific research, spotlighting your company, or staying at the forefront of the latest breakthroughs in science and digital transformation, the MDTWeek 2024 is an exceptional opportunity not to be missed. Madeira Digital Transformation Week, setting the scene for a human-centric vision in a digital society. Be part of the transformation. Register now and shape the future with us. Welcome to Madeira Digital Transformation Week, where the future meets tradition in the heart of the Atlantic. MDTWeek will host a convergence of innovation and a human-centric vision in a rapidly evolving digital society. Join us as we bring together 5 significant events under one umbrella, creating a melting pot of ideas, technology, and transformative experiences. Seize networking and collaboration opportunities, expecting over 400 participants, including representatives from the European Commission, governmental bodies, academic experts from major international research institutes and universities, and industry professionals. If you are interested in networking with a prestigious audience, publishing your scientific research, spotlighting your company, or staying at the forefront of the latest breakthroughs in science and digital transformation, the MDTWeek 2024 is an exceptional opportunity not to be missed. Madeira Digital Transformation Week, setting the scene for a human-centric vision in a digital society. Be part of the transformation. Register now and shape the future with us. Welcome to Madeira Digital Transformation Week, where the future meets tradition in the heart of the Atlantic. MDTWeek will host a convergence of innovation and a human-centric vision in a rapidly evolving digital society. Join us as we bring together 5 significant events under one umbrella, creating a melting pot of ideas, technology, and transformative experiences. Seize networking and collaboration opportunities, expecting over 400 participants, including representatives from the European Commission, governmental bodies, academic experts from major international research institutes and universities, and industry professionals. If you are interested in networking with a prestigious audience, publishing your scientific research, spotlighting your company, or staying at the forefront of the latest breakthroughs in science and digital transformation, the MDTWeek 2024 is an exceptional opportunity not to be missed. Madeira Digital Transformation Week, setting the scene for a human-centric vision in a digital society. Be part of the transformation. Register now and shape the future with us. Welcome to Madeira Digital Transformation Week, where the future meets tradition in the heart of the Atlantic. MDTWeek will host a convergence of innovation and a human-centric vision in a rapidly evolving digital society. Join us as we bring together 5 significant events under one umbrella, creating a melting pot of ideas, technology, and transformative experiences. Seize networking and collaboration opportunities, expecting over 400 participants, including representatives from the European Commission, governmental bodies, academic experts from major international research institutes and universities, and industry professionals. If you are interested in networking with a prestigious audience, publishing your scientific research, spotlighting your company, or staying at the forefront of the latest breakthroughs in science and digital transformation, the MDTWeek 2024 is an exceptional opportunity not to be missed. Madeira Digital Transformation Week, setting the scene for a human-centric vision in a digital society. Be part of the transformation. Register now and shape the future with us. Welcome to Madeira Digital Transformation Week, where the future meets tradition in the heart of the Atlantic. MDTWeek will host a convergence of innovation and a human-centric vision in a rapidly evolving digital society. Join us as we bring together 5 significant events under one umbrella, creating a melting pot of ideas, technology, and transformative experiences. Seize networking and collaboration opportunities, expecting over 400 participants, including representatives from the European Commission, governmental bodies, academic experts from major international research institutes and universities, and industry professionals. If you are interested in networking with a prestigious audience, publishing your scientific research, spotlighting your company, or staying at the forefront of the latest breakthroughs in science and digital transformation, the MDTWeek 2024 is an exceptional opportunity not to be missed. Madeira Digital Transformation Week, setting the scene for a human-centric vision in a digital society. Be part of the transformation. Register now and shape the future with us. Welcome to Madeira Digital Transformation Week, where the future meets tradition in the heart of the Atlantic. MDTWeek will host a convergence of innovation and a human-centric vision in a rapidly evolving digital society. Join us as we bring together 5 significant events under one umbrella, creating a melting pot of ideas, technology, and transformative experiences. Seize networking and collaboration opportunities, expecting over 400 participants, including representatives from the European Commission, governmental bodies, academic experts from major international research institutes and universities, and industry professionals. If you are interested in networking with a prestigious audience, publishing your scientific research, spotlighting your company, or staying at the forefront of the latest breakthroughs in science and digital transformation, the MDTWeek 2024 is an exceptional opportunity not to be missed. Madeira Digital Transformation Week, setting the scene for a human-centric vision in a digital society. Be part of the transformation. Register now and shape the future with us. Welcome to Madeira Digital Transformation Week, where the future meets tradition in the heart of the Atlantic. MDTWeek will host a convergence of innovation and a human-centric vision in a rapidly evolving digital society. Join us as we bring together 5 significant events under one umbrella, creating a melting pot of ideas, technology, and transformative experiences. seize networking and collaboration opportunities, expecting over 400 participants, including representatives from the European Commission, governmental bodies, academic experts from major international research institutes and universities, and industry professionals. If you are interested in networking with a prestigious audience, publishing your scientific research, spotlighting your company, or staying at the forefront of the latest breakthroughs in science and digital transformation, the MDTWeek 2024 is an exceptional opportunity not to be missed. Madeira Digital Transformation Week, setting the scene for a human-centric vision in a digital society. Be part of the transformation. Register now and shape the future with us. Welcome to Madeira Digital Transformation Week, where the future meets tradition in the heart of the Atlantic. MDTWeek will host a convergence of innovation and a human-centric vision in a rapidly evolving digital society. Join us as we bring together 5 significant events under one umbrella.
Okay. Hello, good morning. Welcome everyone. I hope you had a nice travel. I would like to thank you all for being here for the inauguration of our Madeira Digital Transformation Week. So we are now kicking off the main events of this week. We will have now in this opening session the presence of our 2 keynote speakers, Professor Xi from Tokyo University and Dr. Helena Rodrigues from the European Commission. After that, we will have our official opening ceremony that will count with the presence of the region of Madeira. So I ask you all, let's say, to keep in the room while he comes, and we will have this official moment for opening the session. Later today, so after the coffee break, we will split into parallel sessions. So I hope you have the opportunity, let's say, to join these sessions, network, so that we can all progress in our works in digital transformation. After the lunch will be downstairs in the hotel, but we will have signs pointing the lunch. After the lunch, we will meet again here in this room for the main panel of the day. And then basically we will split into parallel sessions again at 3 o'clock. And an important notice for the social part of the event at 7 p.m. The meeting point will be outside. We will have some buses that will take us to a small tour in Madeira, and then for the traditional event. So this is basically it. I would like to thank you all again for being here. I hope you enjoy the Madeira Digital Transformation Week and have the opportunity to maximize all your expectations. I will now like to pass the word to our keynote speakers, and the first one will be Professor Xi from Tokyo University. Professor. You can come, Professor.
Thank you very much. And first of all, I'd like to express my thanks to Professor Sianapika, Dr. Fenari, and the committee for the kind invitation and the preparation. I'm going to explain a method that and estimate disturbance and reject that, and so it's to, or sorry.
To go back?
Yeah, do not use the timing.
So if you want to go back, just press B. B. Or if you want to go forward, the forward button. Okay.
Thank you. And to a methodology to estimate and reject disturbance, and so as to track, to improve the tracking processing in the server system, we call it an equivalent input disturbance estimator approach. My presentation has 5 parts. First, I'll explain the basic idea of equivalent input disturbance. Then I'll show you the system configuration and the design of disturbance estimator. And I'll show you some simulation results to verify the method. And finally, I'll show you some strategies of further improving the EIT approach. And disturbances are one of the main sources that degrade control processing. Many methods have been devised to reject disturbances. For example, and a disturbance model, the disturbance observable, the active disturbance rejection control, and the extended state observable, and generalized extended state observable, and so on. And I'm asking, can you turn off the timing? Maybe I try.
Is it timed?
Yeah. I think. No,
I don't know.
Presentation, using the person.
Animation pane here.
No.
No, but
if you play, and then you no this.
But it's not timed.
If you play it once, then record the time automatically, and when.
But it's not like that. It's totally manual. So you should.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, I know it's okay.
It's totally manual. We need to click.
Manually, sorry. Okay, I'm very sorry. And you can find detailed explanations in this, for example, these books. And the second one is Chinese. And the professor, he devised ADRC and passed away. And now you can find many papers related to ADRC in many scientific journals. However, the problem, the problems of these methods are, for example, since the disturbance contains many frequency components, the order of a disturbance model is usually very high. And if a plant has an unstable zero or polar, then the disturbance observable results in unstable zero polar cancellation. As for ADRC, ESO, and GSO, they put very strong restrictions on disturbances. For other methods, they may require different differentiation of measured output or priori information on the disturbance. We try to find a way to solve these problems, and we devised equivalent input disturbance approach. Disturbance rejection is a hot topic in control engineering, and you can find many review articles in the last decade. For example, this one is a review of disturbance observable. And this one is a review of active disturbance rejection. And there's another one for active disturbance rejection. And this one give you a review from application-oriented side. And this one compared flat filters, PID, ADRC, and sliding mode control. We also compared the generalized extended state observer, GESO, with our equivalent input disturbance method. Among them, this one carried out a comprehensive review from the viewpoint of disturbance observer. If you are interested in active disturbance rejection, I strongly recommend this paper to you. Now let me explain the basic idea of equivalent input disturbance. Consider this linear time invariant single input, single output plant. A disturbance may add to the plant from a channel different from the control input. On the other hand, if we simply add a single on the control input channel, it gives us these equations. If we let the control input be 0, and if the output of this plant always equals to the output of the original plant for any time, then we see that DE is an equivalent input disturbance of D. For the simplicity of the system design, we made these assumptions as standard, that the system is controllable and observable and has no zeros on the image axis. After we define the equivalent input disturbance, we have to show that there exactly exists an equivalent input disturbance. For this end, we first design a set that contains many frequency components with their amplitude being time varying. So from the stable inversion concept, for example, you can find this concept from this paper, we can prove that if the output caused by disturbance belongs to this set, then we can find an input in the same set. Even though we can calculate the equivalent input disturbance precisely, we can't do it in real-time case because the calculation need future input. So we have to find a way to estimate the equivalent input disturbance in a real-time fashion. This shows the configuration of the improved server system. It is the combination of a conventional server system that contains an internal model, state feedback, and state observer, combined with a disturbance estimator. Now I'll explain how we found a simple mechanism to estimate the equivalent input disturbance. This is an equation for the state observer. If we choose the plant, use the exact state of the plant to be exactly that of the state observer, and consider the difference between the plant and the state observer due to the error in the estimation of the exact equivalent input disturbance and its estimate. Then we can write the plant with an equivalent input disturbance like this. And this plays the central role in disturbance estimation. From these two equations, we can simply get this one, and we can calculate the disturbance estimate and disturbance estimate like this. Finally, we choose a low-pass filter to select the frequency band for disturbance estimation and rejection, and this gives us the filtered equivalent input disturbance. And if we incorporate the disturbance estimate in the original server controller, it gives us this improved server controller. This system has some advantages. First, it's basically very simple. And second, we can easily improve the disturbance rejection performance by designing a suitable observer gain and a low-pass filter. Compared to disturbance observer, there's no zero power cancellation. Yes, by the way, and for consider to disturbance model, the order of the system is basically very low. And there's no need for disturbance for differentiation of major outputs, and also no need for prior information on the disturbance. And now I'd like to show you the mechanism of the disturbance rejection. If we let the reference input be 0 and resort the block diagram from the equivalent input disturbance to the output, then we got this block diagram. We rearrange the block diagram in this way. We can clearly see that the system has 2 degrees of freedom. One is the feedback and one is the feed forward. And the transfer function from the referencing, from the equivalent input disturbance to the output is 3 parts in series. First, this one is the state feedback, this one is the state observer, and this one is EIT estimator related one. So if we can design a controller to make this one very small, then we can reject the disturbance from the output. We look at this part, the transfer function of this part is given by this one. If we check the denominator of this one is 1 minus f. So we know if we design a low-pass filter in the angular friction band for disturbance rejection very close to 1, then we can reject the disturbance very easily. However, just plug in the equivalent input disturbance may destroy the stability of the system. So we have to check the stability of the system. And since a linear system has no connection with exogenous singulars, so we set reference input and disturbance be 0. And result draw block diagram like this. And then we divide it into 2 parts. You can see that. And the upper part and lower part connect in series. So if we want the whole system to be stable, then we have to make them, we have to require both the upper and lower part be stable. And this allows us to design the feedback, the feedback part and the observer gain and no pass filter separately. Since it's very easy to design and feedback gain to make the lower part very stable, we focus on the upper part. I'm going to explain how we design this part. Here we assume the transfer function of this part be GL, and then we put F up, and then we resort the block diagram like this. And so the stability condition can be obtained from like this from the small gain theorem. So if we assume the stable poles are already selected for the state feedback, then we will focus on the design of the observer gain and the low-pass filter. Regarding the design of the low-pass filter, first we have to choose the angular friction band for disturbance rejection. And like this, then we select a low-pass filter to ensure that the gain of the filter is almost 1 in this range. For example, we can simply choose the first order low-pass filter like this to carry out disturbance rejection. Regarding the design of observer gain, we divided 2 methods. One is for a minimum phase system. We use the perfect regulation and to carry out an intuitive one so that you can just draw a block plot. Then you can adjust a bot plot and you can just a bot plot and to design the observer gain. Another one is based on the linear matrix inequality method, and this one can deal both minimum and non-minimum phase systems. It's systematic. You can use a toolbox called LMI in MATLAB to systematically design feedback gain. I'd like to show you an example to verify the validity of the method. This 2-mass system, it contains 2 motors. One is a disturbance generator. It generates a torque disturbance, and input to the control motor. And the control motor tries to track a reference input to carry out speed or positioning control. In this verification, we let the reference input be 1,000 RPM to carry out the speed control, and we added this kind of disturbance. This shows the experimental results. You can see before we use our method, there's a large error, and after we applied our method, the error reduced to a very low level. And we carried out a Fourier transform and to check the frequency components. You can see that the disturbance components are very big before we use our method, and then we reduced it to a very low level when apply our method. We also carried out some improvements for our method from the view of system stability, EIT estimation presentation, precision and system structure and analysis, and performance enhancement, and also noise suppression. In summary, I explained a method of improving the disturbance rejection performance of a server system. And after I explained the basic idea of equivalent input disturbance, I explained the EIT-based server system structure and system design and verification. And I also need some improvement of EIT approach. And now I'd like to give you a short announcement. Maybe all of you know that. And the fifth plenary meeting will be held in Tokyo in December. And you're welcome to attend the conference. This is a very rough schedule. Now we are here, and Tokyo is here. It's a very long journey, and you're welcome. And the meeting will be held at Tokyo University of Technology. We have the campus is very beautiful. There's the overview of the campus and some photos of it. We're looking forward to meeting you in Tokyo. Thank you very much.
Okay, we are quite short in time, but if there is any pressing questions from the audience, I think we can still answer. If not,
Helena Rodriguez
I would like to
is a
call
program
to the
officer
stage
at the European
Dr. Helena
Commission,
Rodriguez from the European Commission.
Since 2011.
Welcome.
At the beginning, she was working as a financial officer managing research and innovation projects. Currently, she is a program officer in the unit Technologies and Systems for Digitizing Industry, being in the team responsible for the digital innovation hubs in the Digital Europe program. Helena's main areas of expertise and experience include telecommunications, business and financial sector, digital economy.
Good morning to everyone. Welcome to Madeira. Bom dia a todos. It's really an honor to be here in Portugal to do a presentation about digital transformation and what we are doing at the European level to support all the developments and everything that Europe is doing for the digital transformation and to support the companies, the business and the public sector. I would like to thank Ricardo Gonçalves, Professor Ricardo Gonçalves from Uninova for the invitation and for all the organization. As I said, it's really a pleasure and an honor to be here. Yeah, so I work at the European Commission in the DG Connect. DG Connect, it's the Directorate General for Communications, Networks, Content and Technology. And I used to work in unit A4, so the same unit where I'm working now, but our unit till mid of June this year, so very recently, it was responsible for the digital transformation of SMEs and the public sector. We had a big initiative called the European Digital Innovation Hubs. We still have, I don't bring bad news, it's still in our unit, but our directorate became the AI office from the Commission. I'm sure that you already heard on the news about this AI office. And so my unit is part of this directorate. And so my unit now is responsible for the AI innovation and the policy coordination. But we still have the European Digital Innovation Hubs. We are still responsible for the digital transformation in Europe. So my DG, as I said, so it's responsible for defining and implementing the policy related with to make Europe fit for the digital age. Our priorities are mainly for digital economy and society, and research and innovation programs and initiatives. I would like to start by telling you that the digital transformation is really a key priority for Europe, for all of us, for all the citizens, for all the business. If we are not digitalized nowadays, it's a bit like we don't exist. And the European Commission identified this many years ago, and I will, in the next slides, I will bring you some examples of initiatives and programs that they were developed or are now still in the implementation phase to reach this ultimate goal of the digital transformation in Europe. So in 2015, an initiative called Digital Single Market were put in place, and the objective of this single market, it was to make the European Union, the single market, fit for digital age, and moving from 28 national digital markets to a single one. So it was adopted in 2015, as I said before, and it is based in three main pillars. So the first pillar, it's the better access for consumers and business to digital goods and services across Europe. Second pillar, creating the right conditions and a level playing field for digital networks and innovative services to flourish. And the third pillar, maximizing the growth potential of the digital economy. So this slide that you see here are the priorities defined by our current president, Madame von der Leyen. And you can see that, she has defined 6 priorities, and the Europe Fit for the Digital Age is one of these priorities, so that I said at the beginning that my DG is responsible for the implementation of this policy. So here you can see that the digital transformation is really a priority in the current college at the European Commission level, and I hope, and all of us, we hope that it will continue like this in the next one. Thinking about the future, so the way that Europe is building for the digital priorities for the future, so it's based in 3 streams of actions. So we want to develop in Europe technology that works for people, and it's based on an open, democratic and sustainable society. And should be, so it will contribute to have a fair and competitive digital economy. Who will benefit, or who is benefiting from this Europe's digital strategy? So all of us, all the individual people, so all the citizens' daily life. We have several examples of the way that the technology is improving our lives. For example, I think about the public sector. Most of the services, especially in Portugal, I would say, that in the public sector, we can do most or everything already online. We want to renew our license drive so we can do online. We don't have to do anymore to the services physically to do these kind of things. And this is the type of services that we really want to develop and to have the same level of offer within all the member states and the same offer in all the regions, not to have this difference. So indeed, so all the citizens across all the member states and in Europe should benefit from the technology. All the business should also benefit independently of the side of the business or where they are located. This is really important, this notion of region, that we know that there are some countries, some regions within the same country that are not more developed than others. And the initiative that I will show you then at the end of my presentation, that it's this European Digital Innovation Hubs, it's really to bring the same level of the development in all the regions across Europe. And who will also benefit? So it's the planet indeed. So digital technologies help the EU reach climate neutrality. Another good example that I can give you about what we are doing or the way that we see this, the digital transformation in Europe and how important is this digital transformation is the digital decade for 2030. So this is the ambition, so the goals that were set by the European Commission. So goals that we all of us in Europe, we have to reach for the digital transformation. And these goals were defined, so based on the democracy, of course, so the people are at the center of these KPIs that were defined for 2030. We are developing rules a set of rules to regulate all of these, for example, on artificial intelligence, online platforms, and a good example, it's the DSA and the DMA that are already in force. I'm talking about the Digital Service Act and the Digital Market Act. So the technologies so the cutting edge technologies that are working for people, so to support and that everyone can benefit. The KPIs, the goals defined for the digital decade, are based in these 4 cardinal points, so skills, infrastructures, business, and government. Just to give you here 2 examples, for example, for skills, the objective is that 80% of the population will have at least basic digital skills in 2030. For business, I can give you another example. More than 90% of European SMEs will reach at least a basic level of digital intensity. Of course, when I say basic level of digital intensity, this is defined. What does it mean? Basic level of digital intensity. And for the government, for the public services, the objective is that 100% of the key public services are already available online. Another example, and I will now take more time, and this is really more close to my heart, I would say, because it's the initiative where I'm working for these last years. It's inside, so the Digital Europe program. The Digital Europe program, it's the first program that was completely dedicated to support the rollout of the digital technologies across the economy. So it's a 7.5 billion euros program that it was defined to be implemented from 2021 to 2027. So we are now in the implementation of the projects, and we have other calls that will be open soon. And this program that we call DEP is based on various, so these technologies here, so HPC, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, advanced digital skills, and deployment and best use of digital capacity and interoperability. And it's inside this last priority that it's the initiative where I'm working in the last years. It's the European Digital Innovation Hubs that we called, or I used to call EDIs. In the next slide, I hope that it will work. I have a small video that I want to show you to explain you what is an EDI. Let's see.
The European Digital Innovation Hubs, or EDIHs, the driving force behind digital transformation for businesses across Europe. It helps businesses, especially small and medium-sized enterprises, or SMEs, embrace digital technologies.
Hey Kasia, have you read about Eddie's tech-tastic adventures?
Oh, you mean the hero who fights tech troubles and saves businesses from the clutches of outdated practices? Yeah, I've heard of him.
The EDIH network consists of organizations and institutions working together to provide guidance, expertise, and technical support. Their goal is to help SMEs understand and implement digital solutions that boost their competitiveness and productivity.
Eddie's superpowers include cutting-edge technology, data analytics, and the ability to thwart cybersecurity threats. Pretty cool, no?
Eddie's powers come from all the innovation hubs in his network. With their combined strengths, they provide businesses with all the power and gadgets they need to succeed.
The EDIH networks connect businesses with the right digital resources and knowledge and supports their growth and success in the digital era that transcends borders and industry sectors.
Yeah, with Eddie and the hubs, businesses can become digital superheroes themselves, navigating the ever-changing tech landscape with confidence.
The European Digital Innovation Hubs, empowering businesses for a successful digitalization. If you enjoyed our content, make sure you like our videos and subscribe to the Digital EU channel. The European Digital Innovations and Technical Support.
Okay. So this notion of network within the EDIs is really important, and it's the basis of this initiative, this program. So currently we have 151 EDIs, so projects that are working. And so the grants started, most of them started in January 2022. 2023, sorry, January 2023, but some of them started earlier. So we have 150 EDIs funded from Digital Europe program. The principle is that it's 50% funded from DEP and 50% with other sources that could be from national, with national funds or other programs from the European, like for example, ERDF funds or RRF, it was also possible. So we have 27 member states covered with EDIs, and we have also EDIs in Norway, Iceland and Liechtenstein. The first phase of the EDIs, so the total amount of budget was 314 million euros for the 151 EDIs. Currently, so we will extend our family of EDIs, and soon we will have new EDIs from associated countries to Digital Europe program. We are talking about countries from the Western Balkans and Ukraine, Turkey and Moldova. So these countries, the call was, so we did already the evaluation of the proposals that were submitted, and we are now in the process to finalize the call, and the outcome of the call will be announced soon, now end of June, beginning of July. So we have a part of these 151 EDIs, we have 76 seals of excellence EDIs. What does it mean? For us, they are normal EDIs. They provide all the services, all the support that the other EDIs funded by DEP. So they are the same, but they are not funded by DEP. This is the only difference, because each country had a specific budget for the EDIs, and for some countries decided to fund more hubs than the total budget that they had from DEP for that. So 30 countries are represented, and soon we will have 7 countries more for the associated countries that I explained. We will have 15 categories of services defined or already implemented in these EDIs. 40 sectors are covered, and 32 types of technologies. If you want to know more about the EDIs, so you can go to we have a dedicated website for that. And in this website, we have a lot of information there, and we have inclusive an EDIH catalog where you can find all the information about the EDIs, the name of the coordinators, you can contact them. We have also a lot of information available and with open access about events and training courses that were organized by the EDIs, or we have a project that is supporting us to animate all the network that is the Digital Transformation Accelerator, and they have created this website with us, of course, and so they are also there, the DTA, to support you in case if you have any question, you can send an email to them, you find all the information in the website. The website, it's called EDIH Network. If you want to learn more, you have also in this website, the EDIH Knowledge Hub, and you have some working groups specialized in different thematics. You can, of course, following us in the social media, LinkedIn and X. And I want to announce that tomorrow in the afternoon, we will have the whole afternoon from 3 till 6, 4 sessions organized by the EDIs, to the EDIs, and to everyone that wants to join us. It will be not in this main room, but on the other side, I think it's in the hotel part. So it's open to everyone, and the idea, it will be really informal meetings where everyone is invited. Some EDIs will present their EDI and will share best practice and discuss things with the other EDIs, with everyone that wants to join us. So I really encourage you to come and to join and to have this discussion with us. How we can the main goal of the EDIs and this initiative is really to help and to support the SMEs and the public sector in digital transformation, and it's really to reach all the EDIs, all the companies across Europe and in all the regions, and we want to reduce this gap that we have between different regions and at level of the digital transformation. I don't know if I have to finish. Okay, so I still have time, but I think I'm really about to finish. Just to conclude. So the digital transformation, it's no longer an option. It's really a necessity. As I said at the beginning, if we don't go with the flow, we are completely out. The companies, they are completely out of the market. We as citizens, we are completely out. We will have a difficult life. I think we really have to use the technology to help us, to support us. That's why this was defined as a priority to all of us, and of course for the European Union, for the European Commission, and we are here, the European Commission, to support all of us, so all the citizens, all the business, public sector across Europe. So let's work together to build a future in Europe that is innovative, agile, and competitive. Thank you.
So thank you very much for this enlightening talk and all the opportunities that lie around. I don't know if you have any burning questions from the audience. Yes, we have one.
Hello. Good morning, Elena, for your presentation. I was wondering, does the pandemic had any impacts on this advancement or fast track of digital services, especially from public entities? And if there was at the time some suggestions or even some actions made by the Commission in this sense for the European countries?
It's for me, the question. It's working? Yeah. Yeah, thank you for your question. Yeah, indeed, we were already working in the definition of the policy of the EDIs, European Digital Innovation Hubs, when the pandemic came. And I remember that, despite that I was sent back to work from home, like all of us, and we had this period to adapt, but in fact at the Commission we didn't have a lot of time to adapt, because we started, so we tried to canalize all the projects that we had at that time to help through the pandemic. I remember a big project that we had, that it was not planned at all before, that it was to help the hospitals, and it was a big project that we had basically it was like to help the hospitals and to provide some robots and to help in the distribution of the medicines and things. But it was a big project that it was not planned at all. So indeed, we tried to adapt, and to also the certificate, the digital certificate for the medical, for you to prove that you had the vaccines and things. This was also developed also by the Commission in my DG, in fact. So we really tried to adapt to respond to all the demands that we received coming from the pandemic. And also, we also noticed that from the small companies, we received a lot of requests for basic skills to help them to be able to help the employees, or to allow the employees to work from home. We also had small projects to help them on that. So it was really a moment that all of us, we have to adapt. And in the Commission we tried our best to answer quickly to the pandemic and to the issues. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I would like now, let's say, to close the keynotes part of the session, and we are entering now the official ceremony itself. Like I said before, we will count with the presence of the Dr. Mirella Albuquerque, which is the president of the region of Madeira. We are starting firstly with a small musical appointment. Then we'll come inside. I ask you all to remain seated if possible. Thank you very much for your attention.
Madeira, a place rich in diversity, tradition, and individuality. People who speak of their homeland with a sparkle in their eyes, who know how to receive and take pleasure in giving. A place full of welcoming people. And for all those it welcomes. A place where everyone feels good, where everyone finds themselves among friends, where everyone lives like locals, and where everyone always finds a reason to return. A place where everyone feels like they belong. Welcome to Madeira. Madeira belongs to all.
Okay, so now we have the presence of cordofones madeirenses. Okay, I would now like to call Ricardo Gonçalves, my colleague and General Chair of the Madeira Digital Transformation Week, to manage this part.
Mr. President of the Government of Madeira, Secretary Regional of Health and Civil Protection, Vice-Rector of the University of Madeira, European Commission, governmental, academic, and military representatives, distinguished guests, honored speakers, dear participants. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to the Madeira Digital Transformation Week. This event is organized by the Institute for the Development of New Technologies, UNINOVA, the Institute for the Development of Technology Innovation, IDEA, the IEEE Technology and Engineering Management Society, the European Institute of Innovation Technology, EIT Health, the Faculty of Science and Technology of the Nova University of Lisbon, and University of Minho. We are privileged to host this event on the beautiful Madeira Island with the support of the Regional Government of Madeira and the Regional Secretariats for Health and Civil Protection, Tourism and Culture. The Madeira Digital Transformation Week brings together 5 major events. We are very glad to join all these events in one week and bring to Madeira the Madeira Digital Transformation Summit, the ICE IEEE Conference, the EIT Health Transformation Talks, the CyberSecPro Summer School on Cybersecurity, and the NITIM Graduate School. This convergence offers a unique platform to showcase research, projects, solutions, and initiatives in response to the European Commission challenge of the Digital Compass, guiding us through government, infrastructure, skills, and business. We gather to discuss the EU's digital strategy and work towards our collective objectives at European level. Our focus to be here is very clear. Respond to a vision where a people center in the digital society is a priority. Over these days, we will delve into the needs, expectations, and developments that shape our digital landscape. We will explore innovation solutions that empower citizens and companies alike to grow, innovate, and compete in an increasing digital world. We will address critical topics such as those related with artificial intelligence, big data, data analytics, cybersecurity, digital literacy, social inclusion, and the impact of emerging technology across sectors, including health. We also examined the role of the European Digital Innovation Hubs in diversifying and facilitating access to the digital services and solutions. We are also honored to host here more than 400 participants in a diverse audience, including academic experts, industry professionals, and representatives from the European Commission and governmental bodies. With about more than 200 speakers from civil society, industry, and academia, we are set for an enriching experience filled with expert insights and ground ideas. This mix provides unparalleled opportunities for networking and collaboration in the region at national level and at European and international setting. This gathering is not just about discussions. It's about creating opportunities in the digital realm. Policymakers, industry leaders, researchers, and users are here all together to engage in a high-level networking and cooperation, paving the way for the next digital generation. Mr. President, this event also presents a unique opportunity to promote the Madeira region. By bringing together world-class experts and collaborating with the regional entities at both scientific and technical level, Madeira is clearly a leader contributing to the European strategy and showcase the technical and innovative potential of this remarkable island. Thank you all for your presence and active participation in these 5 events. Together, let's embark on this journey towards a digital empowered future. I wish you all a successful, fruitful, and enjoyable summit. Welcome to Madeira Digital Transformation Week. Welcome to Madeira Island. Thank you. Sorry, I appreciate all stand for the Portuguese anthem and national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Government of Madeira, Dr. Miguel Albuquerque.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to receive you in Madeira. A warm welcome to all. Since same years that one of the goals of my government and Madeira is the transition for the digital economy. We think that digital economy is a historic opportunity for a island like Madeira. And this opportunity means that for the first time in history, Madeira can manage to go to the markets in the same conditions of the central continental markets. What I'm speaking about is in all time, in the old industry and the old economy, we have the problem of the scale of the markets, the distance and the price of the transportation of the goods. And with this new economy, we have the opportunity to not have that problems, and we can compete in the same conditions as the other companies in the world. Now, in Madeira, the figures that we have from 2022, we have about 500 digital companies in Madeira. And that companies, the last numbers that we have results of the business about 620 millions. I think in 23, they're going to be more than 700 millions. That means that the goal that we're trying to reach, we are managed to attract companies to Madeira. Because we have very good conditions, quality of life, a good health system. We have very good connections for all over the world. And the people know that here they can work with quality and they can manage to work in all the markets of the world. The service that our digital companies develop here in Madeira is the same to work here or to work in the center of Paris or in the center of Hamburg or in London. And this transition is very important too, because it's for the environment. The digital economy, it's one of the most important things. As you know, digital economy have something that is very important to save the natural resource, is the dematerialization. And the other thing that the digital economy brings to the mankind is density. You can produce much more with less energy and less resources, natural resources. And that is very important for a island like our island that having the ecologic, and to save our ecologic riches, we need to save resources. It's because of that that the digital economy is something that we want and that's something that we work every day. I have to say to you that our schools now, since 2016, the 29 basic schools of Madeira, all the schools, have the rooms of the future. It means that we have robotic, programmation of robotic, digital connection, mathematics, and impression 3D. And the children, the people, now learn since the school to deal with this new reality, the reality of the digital economy. The transformation in health system, for example, is going to be something very, very important. We are building now the new hospital of Madeira. It's a building with 171,000 square meters. And this hospital is going to be very, very, very modern. And the investigation for the center of the research have about 5,000 meters. And we want to work with the connection with the scientific centers of Europe and all over the world. And one of the things that we want to use is the AI and the robotic to improve our health system. The AI is something that the people are afraid, but I think is something that is very good for mankind. If you amplify your intelligence and your knowledge, that is something very good. And in the health system, that is going to be very important for the health of the mankind. Other thing that I think that is very important is the robotic. The robotic is going to amplify our capacity to deal with the problem of the even deficiency of the medicine. It's something that is going to be very important for the future too. And we are ready to work with you, to work with everyone to maintain this transition for the digital economy. We have to look to the future, and we don't have to be afraid of the future. We have to think that the rationalism, the science, is something very good that brings to all mankind good things. I want to say to Ricardo that it is a pleasure to receive you, Ricardo. And you made a very good job, great job. And I want to say to you that Madeira is ready to receive you all the time, and it's a pleasure to receive you and all here in Madeira. I hope you enjoy your stay. You have a lot of things to do, but I hope that you feel at home. That's the best way to say welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much for attending our opening session. The coffee break will be served outside, and enjoy your day.